Hey guys, before this video starts, I do want to apologize for the quality of the video and maybe the sound too. It might be a little bit shaky. I need to find a screen recorder that records in HD so it's better quality for you guys. But if you guys know of any screen recorders that are good quality, drop a comment down below and enjoy the video. What's up guys, Epic here with an introduction to my channel. My channel is going to be based around Clash Royale and all it has to offer with any other games you guys would suggest. I do tend to play more phone games than PC or console, but I do have an Xbox for any of the viewers that want to see any walkthroughs or gameplays and commentary on any console game. This channel is going to be made for the viewers, and what I mean by that is this channel will be based around suggestions of you guys, not just stuff I enjoy playing, but stuff you guys would enjoy watching me play. If anyone needs tips or suggestions for Clash Royale or any other game, just comment down below, and I'll be happy to respond to them. And once my channel grows, I'll also be doing some Q&As. I'll let you guys know probably a video or two prior to the Q&A videos so you could ask me questions in the comments, but I do plan on uploading once or twice a week to start, and as the channel grows, I do plan on uploading more frequently. But now that you guys know a little bit about this channel, why not get into some of my favorite decks in Clash Royale? My number one favorite deck of all time is honestly, it's pretty odd. I've used the cards since I've obtained them. I mean, I just kind of, because I tried different decks and online. I looked online for decks. I looked everywhere. I asked friends for what they thought would be good, and nothing ever worked for me. And then I finally set up a deck on my own. I kind of just went out and got creative with it, and it ended up working in the long run. And the deck consists of Giant Skeleton, Archers, Miner, Arrows, Skeleton Army, Fire Spirits, Bomber, and last but not least, the Goblin Barrel. I did just unlock the Graveyard though, and that's a card I've really been looking forward to getting because I feel as if it's a pretty versatile card when played right. And but the reason I find the Giant Skeleton so good is because when I look in a card as a big tank card, I look as a card that can be used offensively and defensively, and that's kind of that's a green light for me to use. I mean, I really like the Giant Skeleton because on the offensive side, if he does reach one of the crown towers, he does a ton of damage with the bomb that he drops. But on the defensive side, I mean, let's say your opponent has a pretty strong push coming your way. If you do drop a Giant Skeleton to tank most of the damage, when he dies, the bomb will go off, obviously destroying most of the troops in the radius, unless they're a tank like the Giant, Golem, Royal Giant, etc. The second deck I found to bring me some success is Golem, 3 Muskies, Elixir Pump, Ice Golem, Archers, Ice Spirit, Bomber, and Skeletons. Yeah, the deck can be a little costly at 4.1 Elixir, but if you play your cards right, you know, when you get into overtime and have double Elixir, pretty much nothing can come close to stopping you because, especially with the double Elixir and you pumping up, if you pump up and you get both of those going, it's a pretty tough deck to stop. And the third and final deck I personally haven't used, but I've seen other people use it. I've seen a guy use it in the Clash Royale tournament they just had. It was on YouTube, and Molt was in it, and Nick at Night, and everybody else. And there was a kid that was using a Expo deck. It was pretty unique. It's something different, and I was surprised honestly because the deck consists of the Expo, the Ice Golem, the Mega Minion, Ice Spirit, Log, Inferno Tower, Fireball, and Minion. The Expo will actually act as a main offense, and when you use the Ice Golem, Log, and Ice Spirit as a defense to anything that tries to destroy your Expo. If you know how to strategize, it's a pretty tough deck to beat. I personally I've not experienced with it. I've not experimented. I've never actually even faced a deck that's close to that, but it worked pretty well for that kid. So I mean, if you guys want to give it a try, you can actually give out a try any of these decks, but also take into consideration that everyone does have their own playing style, and the way that you play could play a lot different from me and a lot of other people. So take into consideration when you're playing your playing style. And if you guys want me to make a video in the future of what decks would best suit a certain playing style, just comment down below, and I'll be happy to make up some decks and show you guys what decks would best suit a certain type of player. I know many people that have tried to use my deck and it just hasn't worked because just the playing style is not there. You know, there's people that like to have cycle decks. There are people that like to use zap bait decks, arrow bait decks. it's all just preference. I mean, and what you're comfortable with using. And if none of these decks work for you, I'm sorry. I mean, you can try them. It's just what best suits your playing style. Um, I mean, I feel like my playing style is more on the unique end of the scale, just because I don't see many people trying to use a giant skeleton and doing well with it. But I do try to stay away from the meta decks, because if overused, Clash Royale usually, not Clash Royale, Supercell usually figures it out, and they end up nerfing some of the cards that are used that are overpowered. Because I tend to think that when they first come out with a card, they are a little bit overpowered to begin with, and then that's when they kind of we experiment with it, and they do nerf it. So I try to, and that's what gives me kind of an edge, because when it comes down to it, if I don't use any of the cards that are heavily used, they usually don't focus on those. And sometimes if you're lucky, if you're using a card and you got creative with a deck that not many people use, you can sometimes they'll end up buffing some of your deck. They won't nerf pretty much anything, because if a card's underrated, they're not gonna try to nerf it, because it'll make it worse. But yeah, that's pretty much the basis of my channel and how things are gonna work. And if you guys really want to, I mean, I'd appreciate it if you guys could give this video some love, give it some likes, subscribe for weekly content. I'll be doing mostly Clash Royale stuff, but like I said, if you guys wanna suggest some videos, some games for me to make, and I'll do my best. Right now, let's try to hit 25 likes on this video, and just smash the like button, share, especially share with your friends. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but yeah, that's the basis of my channel, and thank you guys for watching. Stay epic.